Assassin's Creed, a franchise so big that it's been running for over 18 years. It was started in 2007 till 2025. It was a franchise that defined a generation of gaming. It was a historical accurate action-adventure video game series, and the media was published by Ubisoft and developed mainly by the studio Ubisoft Montreal, using the game engine Anvil. The Assassin's Creed franchise was originally a spin-off to Prince of Persia, called Prince of Persia Assassin, and the assassin's name was originally Hashashin, sect of the medieval Iran from Persia. The first Assassin's Creed game was released in 2007, and the series has featured 14 main installments in total, and most recent being Assassin's Creed Shadows, which you all know there's a bunch of controversy around that game. Main games in Assassin's Creed series are set in an open world and play from a third-person view. Gameplay revolves around combat, exploration, and mostly stealth, where they cut it off in Assassin's Creed Origins. So, fans were wondering, why did they change the gameplay where it was a level-based game where you need to level up to fight certain enemies or do certain missions? So, you clicking here, you might be asking the same question. We all might have the same question, but is it that? Has Ubisoft lost its magic that made the series legendary? Or is it just evolving into something else, into the modern mindset or modern mentality of the gaming industry? When Assassin's Creed first dropped, it was revolution. Parkour, hidden blade, assassination, history, and science. It was unlike anything else. Titles like
It is a good life we lead, brother.
At best, may it never change.
And may it never change us.
Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Black Flag turned the series into one of Ubisoft's biggest success. Fans loved it. The focus on stealth, story, and historical immersion. But then, things changed. Somewhere along the line, things shifted, starting with Assassin's Creed Origins. Ubisoft transformed the series into a more of like an RPG, bigger maps, more grinding, loot system, and less emphasis on being, well, an actual assassin. You're not an assassin if you go around and grinding for levels. That's my opinion though. For some players, this evolution was exciting. For others, it felt like the franchise lost its identity. Valhalla, Odyssey, Origins, games like these sold millions, but the fanbase is split. Some argue the series has turned into a generic open-world RPG with the Assassin's Creed name slapped on. Others defend it, saying the franchise has evolved to stay alive in today's market. But let's be honest, how many of us miss the days of blending into crowds, stalking a target, and pulling off that perfect stealth kill? So, is Assassin's Creed dead? After all I said about the history, the past, not exactly, Ubisoft has announced Assassin's Creed Mirage as a return to the roots. Smaller, more focused, more stealth-driven. That shows they've heard the criticism, but at the same time, they're also pushing the Infinity platform, basically a live service hub for future Assassin's Creed content. And that raises a big question. Can a franchise built on a single-player experience survive in a live service era? Let's turn our head into the development history. While the games in the series have had several narrative arcs, Ubisoft viewed the series as currently having 3 periods of development and design philosophy. Until 2015, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, the franchise was structured around single-player content and was centering on open-world spaces and incorporating several role-playing elements were more action, adventure, and stealth-oriented. Period 2, covering the Assassin's Creed origin to Assassin's Creed Mirage, brought in more role-playing elements and live service features to increase player engagement. Period 3 launched with Assassin's Creed Shadow, using lessons from the second period of development to make engrossing single-player games similar to the original title, but the feature to allow players to share achievement and content with others through the new Animus Hub system that will be integrated with the future and some earlier games. The Assassin's Creed games are centered around one or more fictional member of the Order of the Assassin. Their memories are experienced by an in-game character in the modern-day period through the device called the Animus, and the Animus allows users to explore these memories passed down via genetics. That's what it says before Origins. Within the context of the game, provides a kind of interface to the real-world player of the game, showing the elements like health bar, a minimap, and target objective as if presented by the Animus. In conclusion, Assassin's Creed isn't dead, but it might not be the same Assassin's Creed that we grew up with. Whether that's a good thing or not, that's up to us. It's all preference. I might like the newer, or you might hate the newer version of the game. So, tell me what you think in the comments. Do you think the Assassin's Creed franchise has lost its soul, or is it changing with the time? And if you could bring back one of the things from the old game, one thing, anything from the old game, whether it's the pirate system, the tailing missions, what would it be? If you enjoyed this breakdown, all the sources are displayed in the video. Hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.